Good? Good! Are you shitting me? Are you fucking Hey there. Before we proceed, subscribe and leave a like, that's all. No! I still stand by my Starscream review. That thing is still the worst mode. But this easily takes the second to last place. This being a barricade reshell, is also Raid 15 Warrior class Bumblebee toy, which was never good, and expect a review on that after this one. The hands being carryovers from barricade are still in that awful relaxed position, and I really don't get why these have to be this way. The forearms are gigantic, normal fists could easily fit in these, but this shit toy isn't worth my time modeling replacement fists. Fuck this thing. The urban mode in general is so fucking awful. I can't believe they thought this was acceptable to release. Do you know how much bullshit you need to take off to make it bearable? A fully third of his mass. More than the half of the alt mode. Yeah, I lose any heals and therefore stability, but But back to the stock configuration. The backpack loves impeding on the shoulder range, not letting you get any backwards or outwards movement. It doesn't fold in any tighter, by the way. The backside shin cable doesn't plug in, it just rests here and can be easily moved, but at least it moves with the shin when you bend the knee, unlike the outer side wheel cable, which stays in place unbothered. Why is this barricade carryover channel here? Why isn't the slot a close rectangle? This tab doesn't hold to it for shit. On barricade, the wheel assembly goes up over the thighs and securely, at least I hope it does, taps into the place. Both the tightness of the bolt joint and the channel cutout makes sense, but this isn't barricade. Here the wheels remain on the shins. So why is this such an issue? And it's not for the transformation. Oh yes, the armature does move forward to this end of the track for the car mode. It is also on a bow joint and can hinge out. And the argument of plastic flex bad doesn't work here, as they make you force to set plastic valves still in the front fender, which is on a river that doesn't move out. But that's not my biggest issue. I can remove the third of the toy and stop bitching about it. That sucks, but I can live with it. No. My biggest issue lies with its coloration. There's no fucking paint on this thing. It's as good as an unpainted prototype. But Showbane, what about the green? So what? It's not enough green, and he's made of two colored plastics, and the second one doesn't even provide any color breakup. It's literally only his hands that are tiny, the crotch piece that's a carryover from barricade, and the back half of the torso, that you can't even see behind the backpack. Not even my configuration lets you see it. The purple is also lackluster. The Decepticon badge on the chest doesn't stand out at all, and in certain lighting can blend into the green. The only Energon lines in the Robin mode are these two tiny ass lines. There is another, much smaller Decepticon badge on the back you can easily miss. As for the alt mode, you do get these two lines, half painted headlights, and really? Seriously? I'll be the death right now. Is this all you could shit out for the wheels? And why is his visor orange? It's fucking red on the box. I'm not even using the accuracy card, I'm only judging what I can see on the toy itself. If I were to bring out that card, this section would have been even longer. I don't expect Dramatic Capture serious level of paint. I understand the budget, but I've also seen more paint used on other deluxes, so what is this thing's excuse? That it's a Gamer Edition subline? Why does it matter? You charge the same price anyway. The only thing they got right is the size and scale, as this is a decently sized deluxe. The alt mode, surprisingly, shockingly, is also on good scale with sideswipe. I checked. For articulation they got so much wrong. The head is decent, even if hard to get a hold of since it's so round and the joint is so tight. The shoulders are wow, these are limited. These basically only rotate, and not even fully. So are the hips. This is not enough outward range. And I really don't get why this bow socket isn't cut out further to allow for a greater range. The only factual improvement over barricade is that the knees can bend the minimum 90 degrees. Let that sink in. You also can use the transmission joint as an upward foot joint, which doesn't look that awful and sort of works, I'll give it that. And the whistle one minds this only wants to stay crooked. I can force it straight, but it's whatever. The cable really hinders a lot of what you can do in posing. For accessories I get the Neutron assault rifle, and as is the case with early Game Edition releases, this one doesn't have any 5mm handle, so let you use this gun as a handheld firearm with other toys. I don't really give a fuck about that, as I never let anyone other than Harmon toys to use these, but that's only my autism, and the lack of a combat pack is an objective downside. It's also tiny as shit, and you can throw it on his back, even though you shouldn't. And that's all he comes with, as perspective is saying, where is the budget going? Was it all spent on reshowing Barricade? Cause it certainly wasn't spent on paint nor accessories. The gimmick continues to be awesome, but the more game recent figures I get, the more cracks start to appear. Not with the weaponry itself, rather the missed potential of the execution, which I fear I have to say I'm keeping for the Hyman Toys retrospective. Oh, and you can indeed store the rogue limb on the back. It's not really secure, but the pack fits, so it sorta works. The transformation is fucking cancer. Nothing wants to cooperate, nothing wants to stay put as you do it. It's just too simple. And going back into robot mode is a bitch, since you can grab onto the middle section and it fights you hinging forward. I really wish these stabs and swords were the other way around. So going into car mode you get the satisfaction of camping the real show over and finishing the car mode. But alas, that's not what we have. And the resulting car mode is definitely the best mode of the two. But I really can't exactly say it's any good. There's definitely more green paint on show. But it's still not enough. The wheels stick way too far out. They are such an eyesores. There are gaps around the rear wheel. Nothing for the side skirts. The front is also a mess because of how they feel fold out. It's big, but is that really a positive when it's so shit? And that's it for this abomination. I have more things to say in the retrospective, but for this review, that's all. The Blade Boy score is 33, placing it dead last on the list. Color me fucking surprised. I wish I could sell this shit off, but I'm probably gonna end up getting 2 more of these. Not because it's worth having multiples of, or even one, but it's an army builder. So build an army I wanna. That's enough. Now seize.